Hello viewers of Sounding Board, and tonight we're going to look at Marvel Legends series, Thor, Love and Thunder, Ravager Thor. I call it Chris Hemsworth Thor, actually. In this set you get a basically a classic version of Thor for what the movies call. Jane Foster Thor, Christian Bale's Gore, Valkyrie, Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, and a young Groot. And then they build the rock guy, Korg. So let's open up Chris Hemsworth here and see how well he's made. The nice thing about damaged packages is you don't feel guilty about opening the figure. He comes with Korg's arm. Has Stormbreaker, his axe. And here's what he looks like. He doesn't have any interchangeable hands or parts. He's one of the more, shall we say, cheaper ones, but one of the nicer looking ones in my opinion, because Thor with the helmet didn't really look cool to me. Oh, he doesn't have the toes that move. He does have the ankles. He has the midsection, waist, hips, and they don't stick like some of the older ones do. Mid-thigh. Okay, he doesn't have any type of hidden mobility here in the ankle area, so you can turn the foot. It's all up here. His arm has 1, 2, wrist, which rotates all the way around, head, which moves up and down, and he has a vest, a removable vest. So if you wanted to use this on, let's say, a professional wrestler, if you could fit it onto him, you got a nice looking vest. And here's what he looks like without it. Muscle-bound Chris Hemsworth with his tree shirt. Oh, he has a different style back for turning. They rebuilt that. Usually this isn't a triangle shape, it's always a round shape. He's also kind of got that NWO Hulk Hogan look, which is kind of funny because he's going to be playing Hulk Hogan in the Hulk Hogan biopic. So Hemsworth will lose all his hair just to play Hulk Hogan, which is kind of funny. He's a painted face character, which is kind of sad because usually the painted face ones, the scratch is easier than most. I've never liked painted faces. I always liked molded to the flesh tone. Because then if you drop them or scuff them, if you scuff the hair, it's not as bad as scuffing the face. Because sometimes you just can't replace the paint on the figure's face, but you can always repaint the hair. He's not a bad figure. I wish he had more of a stand, like, since he didn't get extra hands or anything like that. So then you can do more action with him. Stand him up to my Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and Marvel Wolverine. Too bad they did make Fat Thor, but he was exclusive to Walmart. He was a Walmart exclusive. And unless you go shop at Walmart regular, he was really hard to find. Because it would have been fun to get Fat Thor too. Because Thor, as the series progressed in the Marvel series, next to Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Thor was one of the characters that was more fun to watch than some of the other Avengers. I kind of like the idea that I did pick this figure up after all. I was kind of hesitant because the prices of these things are up to $24 now. As $23 actually. 1 cent more does not mean that it's $22.99. Does not make it less. It still rounds. You round it up anyways. Once you add the taxes, and it's almost like $24 anyways. It's like Hasbro might want to start thinking, do we want to up the prices of our figures or bring them back down, because these are even a little pricey out of parents' price range, especially with gas so high now. And especially since they have the Power Rangers high grade like this, G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legends. And I think they're hoping this movie is a big success with the Marvel Legend figures, because the last movies that were released last year were pretty much shelf sitters. But we'll stop it there. So until next time, this is the Sounding Board, signing off.